After Nikola Tesla was found dead in January 1943 in his hotel room in New York City, the FBI came for his research. Why? What was the brilliant scientist working on? And what secrets did the government want to discover or keep for themselves? Throughout his life, Nikola Tesla sought to solve some of science's greatest mysteries. The brilliant inventor had lived a remarkable life, churning out innovations like alternating current electricity and presciently imagining a world of wireless communication. But when he died alone and broke, he left behind a wealth of mysteries and what-ifs. It was the height of World War II, and Tesla had claimed to have invented something that could have proved invaluable in the ongoing conflict. So rather than risk Tesla's technology falling into the hands of America's enemies, the government swooped in and took possession of all property and documents from his room in the New Yorker hotel. This is the story of Nikola Tesla's death, but this is not the end of Tesla's greater legacy, the enduring mystery of his missing files. What happened to Tesla's files from there, as well as what exactly was in those files, remains shrouded in mystery and ripe for conspiracy theories. After years of fielding questions about possible cover-ups, the FBI finally declassified some 250 pages of Tesla's related documents under the Freedom of Information Act in 2016. The Bureau followed up with 2 additional releases, the latest in March 2018. But even with the publication of these documents, many questions still remain unanswered, and some of Tesla's files are still missing. Not to get anywhere near solving this mystery, one has to wonder, why was the FBI so desperate on getting their hands on Tesla's work? And if they were really so desperate, how did Nikola Tesla really die? At the time of his death, Nikola Tesla was alone and in debt on the 33rd floor of the Hotel New Yorker. He was 86 and had been living in small hotel rooms like this for decades. His cause of death was coronary thrombosis. By then, much of the excitement around Tesla's inventions had faded. He had lost the race to invent the radio to the Italian inventor Guglielmo Marconi in 1901, and his financial support from investors like J.P. Morgan had dried up. As the world withdrew from Tesla, Tesla withdrew from the world. By 1912, he'd become increasingly compulsive. He counted his steps, insisted on having 18 napkins on the table, and became obsessed with cleanliness, as well as the numbers 3, 6, and 9. Still, Tesla found companionship of a sort. Bouncing from cheap hotel to cheap hotel, Tesla began spending more time with pigeons than with humans. One white pigeon caught his eye. Tesla wrote, "I loved that pigeon as a man loves a woman. As long as I had her, there was a purpose to my life." The white pigeon died in one of his dreams in 1922, her eyes like 2 powerful beams of light, and Tesla felt sure that he was done too. At the time, he told friends that he believed that his life's work was finished. Yet he continued to work and feed New York City's pigeons for 20 more years. Nikola Tesla's inventions, however, would remain to fascinate minds for decades. Which brings us to his mysterious, sought-after invention. After Nikola Tesla's death, his nephew, Sava Kosunovich, rushed to the Hotel New Yorker. Not only was his uncle's body gone, but it also seemed that someone had removed many of his notes and files. In fact, representatives from the Office of Alien Property Custodian, a relic from the federal government during World War I and II, had been to Tesla's room and took multiple files for examination. The representatives were looking for research on superweapons. What kind of superweapon? Well, Tesla claimed to have created, in his head if not in reality, inventions that could change warfare. In 1934, he described a particle beam weapon, or death ray, that could knock out 10,000 enemy airplanes from the sky. In 1935, at his 79th birthday party, Tesla said that he also had invented a pocket-sized oscillation device that could level the Empire State Building. Authorities were fearful that Tesla's death ray could fall in the hands of Kosunovich or others who may have planned to take that research and provide it to the Soviets. Tesla's inventions were meant to promote peace, not war. However, he had even tried to dangle them in front of the world's governments during his life. Only the Soviet Union seemed interested. They gave Tesla a check for $25,000 in exchange for some of his plans. Now the US government wanted access to those plans too. Officials naturally took an abiding interest in the death ray, which could have tipped the balance of power in future conflicts. 3 weeks after Nikola Tesla's death, the government tasked MIT scientist John G. Trump, former President Donald Trump's uncle, with evaluating Tesla's papers. Trump looked for any ideas of significant value. He rifled through Tesla's papers and declared that Tesla's notes were primarily of a speculative, philosophical, and promotional character. That is, they didn't include actual plans for creating any of the inventions that he described. Apparently satisfied, the US government sent Tesla's files to his nephew in 1952. But although they had seized 80 cases, Kosanovich received just 60. Tesla biographer Mark Seifer speculated maybe they packed the 80 into 60s, but there is the possibility that the government did keep the missing trunks. Still, during the Cold War, government officials feared that the Soviets had obtained Tesla's more explosive research. That fear was part of the inspiration for the Reagan administration's Strategic Defense Initiative, or Star Wars program in 1984. There is evidence that Franklin D. Roosevelt's vice president, Henry Wallace, discussed the effects of Tesla, particularly those dealing with the wireless transmission of electrical energy and the death ray, with his advisors. By visiting some of the key places in Tesla's life, from his laboratory in Colorado Springs to his last living quarters at the Hotel New Yorker to the mysterious wireless tower he built at Wardenclyffe, Long Island, Seifer and his colleagues sought to unravel some of the mysteries surrounding the celebrated enigmatic inventor. They also traveled to California, where some of Tesla's other groundbreaking ideas, many of which were seen as unrealistic or even crackpot during his own lifetime, now fuel some of the most dominant industries in Silicon Valley. Tesla's legacy is alive and well, both in the devices we use every day and the technologies that will undoubtedly play a role in our future. Tesla is the inventor of wireless technology. He's the inventor of the ability to create an unlimited number of wireless channels. So radio guidance systems, encryption, remote control robots, it's all based on Tesla's technology, Seifer says, of the inventor's lasting impact. But that still doesn't answer what happened to Tesla's missing files. Some claim it wasn't just a death ray, but Tesla was hiding much more. And if the government is still using some of Tesla's material for its research and development, this would explain why some, if any, of his original works are still missing today. Of course, we'll never know. It's a mystery that, like Tesla's brilliance, endures long after his death. If you liked our video, don't forget to subscribe and follow our channel for more videos like this one.